Hi, my name is Gary Warren, and I'm going to be talking about elder abuse. I've read a lot of documents, and we've had several lessons about elder abuse that are taking place. I want to talk about it in different capacities, one from a federal level, and then one from a maybe a social economical level. Um, every day brings new reports of elder abuse here in America, either through neglect, through financial obligations or exploitations, sometimes even through just physical and emotional abuse. And one of the things that's sort of frightening regarding elder abuse is that 9 times out of 10, they're in a position where they're left uncared for properly based on the fact that a person may perhaps just be taking advantage of some of the federal resources that they seem to have available to them. There was a collaborative public report done in New York that centered around a rate of about 24% of elderly people being neglected. This is 4 times greater than what is considered in some of the other aspects, whether it be child abuse and different aspects of neglect. The number of cases that were being referred to social services were at a bare minimum. There's certain things that we're hoping to change, and one of the things I hope to devise is a way in which some of the aspects of how things are reported can be better done. We do find that and have found that the elder type of abuse is very much not screened like some of the other programs that are for children and for domestic abuse, and maybe that there will be initiatives that are done to help that. There is such one called the Elder Protection and Abuse Prevention Act. That is a program that is worked towards or benefited towards programs that really provide agencies with auditing protection to help look into some of the things that perhaps transpire in the case of elders. Elders is a growing population in the United States. The people are living longer. The longevity rate has gone up from about 20 to 30 years in time. And so there's a population that really truly is not benefited in the sense of screening and some of the other programs that are out there. There were several senators that came up with a particular act. It was called the Elders Abuse Victims Act. It came out in 1965. And this is an act that I believe is beneficial still today because it was in conjunction actually to the ACL, what we call the Obamacare, which they were working hand in hand to provide them with necessary resources. There was a survey also done in 2010 by an Protection Trust survey. And this survey was really worked towards elders being defrauded. One of the person who wrote the report was Kiplinger's Personal Finance, showed how elders were being defrauded by solicitors and things of that nature. One of the things that we are considering working towards is helping people become more educated. The Older Americans Act, which was again enacted in 1965, was supposed to provide older adults to help them remain safe and healthy. And so, one of the things that we're doing is we're going to work towards helping people who are doing primary care, people who are caring for perhaps an elderly parent, learn more by resources and how some of the services and benefits that are available to them. There is such one called the Elder Justice Act, and this is again with it works hand in hand with the Affordable Care Act, and so this program works with coordinators and people that work with family members that help set up programs and things that are consistent for their care. Well, that was a program, in fact, highlighted by Lifespan of Greater Rochester in New York. And so, one of the things that I think comes to benefit and aid people is the fact that there are more resources made available to them. And that's one of the things that I would hope to do is provide people more resources as it pertains to elderly care, being that this is a population that's growing amongst us. I myself is growing and coming of age, and knowing that one day I too may be an elder with hope that provided care for my family as I do provide care even for my mother-in-law who stays with us, and we provide her adequate care. And so I hope this information benefited you all. I do have some references that I'd like to show you that I use. These are my references. I have enjoyed this class, and I hope it was a benefit, this information.